3, 2, 1. So, good morning everyone. Today I'll be sharing the key to safe advertising, which is interactive advertisement. First, why? Why is it important? We see ads every day, from super big banners to the annoying pop-up ads on your phone. They're just everywhere. In other words, we are in an era of saturated ads. According to research by Lunio, every day one would encounter around 6,000 advertisements. But can you even remember one or two of them? Maybe you do, but out of 6,000 ads, that's the problem. Not to us, but for companies and advertisers that are trying so hard and paying so much for it. According to a research by Kantar, over 70% of interviewees says they see repeated ads every day, but only 11% of them actually enjoys these ads. Too much usually means being annoying, and the product being annoying reduces your interest in buying it. In other words, the saturation of ads consumes trust between brand and customer, and it can be fatal to their sales. One quote from Keith Wood, the ex-CMO of Unilever, wrapped that up. Advertising without trust is just noise. Therefore, smarter advertising is to differentiate your brand is needed, and one way to do it is through the interactive advertising, and that is ads that allows you to have instant interactions and respond with it. Today, I'll be sharing two common tags used in interactive advertising and two related examples to show how powerful it is. The first one is the augmented reality, the AR. It's very common. You see it on so many places, on textbook, on games, on everywhere. But what's good about AR? AR can be unrealistic. They can put very fancy stuff and ideas that's not quite possible in reality to pop up on your camera. It can always catch your attention, which is a perfect match for the advertisement. One very good and savage example would be the Burger King Burn It campaign. What they did is like this. They burn virtually the McDonald's ads and replace it with their own. So behind the scene, they applied a very simple image recognition on the McDonald's ads through machine learning, and finally garnishing their campaign. They just display a burn effect and overlay their own advertisement on it by AR. So this great campaign is a very perfect example to show the wow effect of the AR tag in an interactive advertising. That is the surprise of fancy visual effect that can be shown by AR. And what's more, they highlighted the key elements in interactive advertising, which is the involvement. Because if we think about it, what eventually Burger King is showing is still a 2D poster, which is not new to us. But with AR, they allow the user to play with the plain poster, of course in a very savage way of burning. So it transformed the whole thing into an experience that involved the user to play with it, and definitely very fun and memorable, and that attained the purpose of interactive advertising, and that's the magic of it. And the second part, and another technology that's very hot in interactive advertising, is the sensors on the mobile phone. Interactions always based on detecting actions, but how can the ads know how you're moving? On a smartphone, we have gyroscope that can detect rotation and movement, GPS to get your approximate location, and mic to detect specific sound that can trigger actions. Tech itself is not new, but the way it can use and combine in interactive advertising can be very surprising. And the campaign to show here is the Coca-Cola drinkable ads. They used an app with a sound recognition function, so whenever the Coca-Cola ads comes out, the iconic sizzling sound of pouring Coke will be played. And when the app catches that sound, user can earn a free coupon using the app to get a real Coke Zero. Again, the interactions is created in the advertisement. And what's more, this demonstrates a key element of interactive advertising, which is high accessibility. You can't make it too hard for a user to interact with you. But with the motion sensor, users can have a quick interactive entertainment accessible everywhere on their mobile phone. And a lot of motions can be detected with these sensors, and so that the advertisers can play with it. To conclude, catching user attention on an advertisement is not easy nowadays, with such a saturation of it. But by linking up the user with the ads through interactions or interactive advertisement, one can turn a plain poster or promo beat into an experience. That is an experience that involves the user and very accessible to the user, which makes it less annoying and actually build trust and positive feelings towards the brands. And the tag that it requires doesn't have to be very fancy. It can be very simple tags like AR or the sensors on mobile phone. It's simple but quite unbreakable, and it opens up a lot of opportunities to help to differentiate your ads from other 6,001 packed in the same space. And to us, the user, hopefully we can see more ads that's actually fun to play with and not just being annoying. maybe new interactive advertisement can add more colors to our daily life, and it's not bad to have more fun. So that's the end, and thank you everyone.